Okay, so like I said, we want to use that chart. So every time it says draw the diagram of what happens when you roll 2 dice, you can use your resource sheet. And I want to use that to find what the probability is that the 2 dice that I roll add to 4. The 2 numbers that I see add to 4. And so I printed this out here. Let me erase all this. This doesn't mean anything to you right now. I printed this out so I can write on it, but you do not have to. You can just count. And I want the 2 numbers that show up on the dice to equal 4, not more than 4 and not less than 4. So let's see. 1 plus 1, that's 2. That won't work. 2 plus 3, that won't work. 3 and 1 equals 4. So that's one that will work. And then I'm looking across and I'm done. Let's look at my next row. 1 plus 2, that won't work. 2 plus 2 works. 3 plus 2 is bigger than 4, so none of those will work. 1 plus 3, that one works, so that's helpful. And then I look, and none of the other ones will work. One thing I want to show you is the numbers get bigger going across, and the numbers get bigger going down. So what I mean is everything after this spot in this row will be bigger than 4, because then I'm adding 4 and 1, and 5 and 1, and 6 and 1. Right? And then everything after this spot will be bigger. So none of these will work. None of these will work. And nothing in this row will work. You guys will soon realize that this goes in a diagonal. This is the way it works in a diagonal. So I want the number of outcomes that I could have that add up to 4. And I see that I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 options that would add to 4. So my want over my total, I want them to add to 4, and 3 out of those will do it. And a grand total of 36. There's 36 of them. You can count, or you can just know that there will always be 36 options when I roll 2 dice together. Okay, and I want to simplify 3 out of 36. I'm going to get 1 over 12. Please make sure you are working on some way to reduce your fractions. Your calculator will do it. All right, last problem. I want to use this number dice again to find the sum of less than 6. So the 2 numbers added together are going to be less than 6. Less than 6, okay? Not equal to 6, not more than 6, but less than 6. That'll give me a lot more options. Let's see. 2 numbers that show up on the dice need to add up to less than 6. 1 plus 1, that's 2. That will work. 2 plus 1, that's 3. That works. 3 plus 1 is 4. That works. 4 plus 1 is 5. That works. 5 plus 1 is 6. I don't want to equal to 6. I want less than 6. So excuse me, sorry. Somebody just came into my room. Whoops. I was like, go away, go away. So I am done with this row. Alrighty. Then I have 1 plus 3. That will work. 2 plus 4. That will work. 3 plus 2. That will work. Remember, I don't want any numbers bigger than 6. All right, and then you know that the numbers get bigger, so none of those will work. All right, 3 plus 1 is 4, that works. 3 plus 5, that works. Or 3 plus 2 is 5, that works. 3 plus 3 is 6, I want less than 6, so none of those will work. 1 plus 4 is 5, that one works, but 4 plus 2 is 6, I don't want that. And then you know that the numbers get bigger, so none of those will work. So only these work. And if I count how many there are, I have 1, 2, 4, oopsies, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 total that work. There's 10 that I want. So I want 10 out of my total of 36, which when I reduce that, I get 5 over 18. All right. So the first few times you see this stuff, you are a little scratching your head, but it just takes practice. The answers are kind of right in front of you. I want you to practice using the Target A Go formative link that's posted and ask me any questions you have. All righty.